My name is Lamont or Monty. Really depending on how I um and whatever I put in the author books by whatever I go by. Yeah, but that don't make sense because eventually I'll say my name. Said just say whatever. Just pick one. Just pick one. Uh, I'm back here now. I'm back here right now again. Because I've said it before on this channel, and um, I kind of said I don't know if I said it twice, like the current project I was working on, but I did say this story that I've been working on, this Sun Ether World. I have been saying that a lot on this channel, and basically, I've came back now, and I just wanted to make it clear. I it's getting to the point in my life where I need to have some sort of what is it? Some sort of happiness and a sense of wonder in my life. I need it. I need something like that, like desperately. I need it now. And I've been working on a project. I've said it before on the channel. Nigga, is my cereal, bro? Come on, man. But I've said it before, on this channel. Like I, I've been working on a series right now called Event Phobia. I've been working on it for like ever since last year. Last year has been a rocky road for Event Phobia, but I eventually made a first chapter of it, and technically it was like half of the whole chapter. It was like a part one. I was developing part two, and I mean, I just it's really because of a lot of reasons. Like I'm managing like two YouTube channels. At the start of the year, it was gonna be three, but that kind of got dropped. Um, managing YouTube channels. Uh, about to work on a animation project with my cousin and friend. For YouTube, and then what else? Comics and stuff like that. Yeah, I was doing all of that. Um, because like I I've been slacking off with Eviphobia so much to the point where like there like it's getting to the point where I'm thinking maybe I should put this down. Maybe I should drop this idea of creating event phobia right now, because like I said um in the opener, or like I said just now, I I can't be having so much negative stuff just in all fronts of my life. I can't, because Sun Ether, I mean, event phobia is more of a dark story. It's a dark story about the reflection of reality in our life. There's a lot of things related with mental health and you know um like mental health and just abuse, feeling of loneliness, and all sorts of these negative traits. Like the power system is literally built around the poor mental state of now. It's built off of a damaging mental state where the world is turning crazy. So of course the people are turning crazier and whatever by the day. That's what the story was. And it wasn't going to be all dark. Obviously I have some points in there where it's funny bits, and then there's like uplifting bits where the characters are coming together throughout their pain, but overall the story, it is dark. It's a dark story. And again, it's a reflection on real life. And as of right now, I'm getting tired of seeing the reflections or anything to do with real life. I'm tired of it. I'm getting sick of it. Uh yeah, throughout, different media and the news and stuff like that. I'm tired of seeing, really bad news stuff. I'm tired of seeing that. I'm tired of, um just having certain anxiety about certain stuff. I'm tired of dealing with anxiety for real. And yeah, I wish I can, do the classic, um 1950 1950 era, just like, just swallow that shit up and just pick your pick yourself up by the bootstraps. Holy, imagine how many people during that time had PTSD to this day. Holy shit. But yeah, yeah, to be honest, I'm not trying to deal with no dark stuff as of now. It's just like it's getting to the point where, yeah, like I said, I'm considering of dropping Event Phobia right now and moving on to Sun Ether World, because Sun Ether World, to me, it means so much. You don't even know, you as an audience member, you don't even know how much Sun Ether World means to me. Even the character that I crafted, the main character, Lyric Mare Creed, means so much to me as a main character. Usually, when I create a main character, I don't hate it. I don't hate them or love them. Well, that sounds crazy. Uh, I'm like I have a level of love for them, like a level of care for their character, like in developing their character and giving them stuff to overcome, giving them their heights, giving them lows. I have all that for a lot of my main characters. I have that. Like 99% of my main characters, I have that. I don't. I could count on one hand the amount of main characters, and I'm talking about serious main characters, that is probably under the, the Gege allegation. Gege Akatami, creator of JJK's, level of accusations for hating the main character. Which again, I think mine's is better. No, not saying no, not saying like I'm a better author. I'm saying like in terms of the allegations of hating the main character. I don't hate any of my main characters. They wouldn't be the main character if I hate them. Um. So yeah. Um. But Lyric is just different. Lyric is Lyric is my whole collective of stories Superman. Not power wise really, well, I guess kind of power wise as well, but we'll speak of that, you know years after this. But nah, Lyric is like he's supposed, like, he's a character that is an inspiration. He's a character that I want to craft to be the next generation's, like, boy that holds hope. I want a character that inspires hope. I want a character that inspires love. I want a character that is able to face darkness with a smile still on his face in the end of it. I want a character like that. I want a character that can that can influence people in their lowest of lows. I want him to uplift them. I want Lyric to be an uplifting character. somebody who you can count on to save the day, someone who's a real hero, who grows into a real hero. And this is from the start, so I can spoil you guys on the start of it a little bit. But he grows from this character that he starts as this character that doesn't really want to fight and is unsure because he's a young boy, so he doesn't know what he should be doing. He's so unsure of all of these things. And then when his lowest point hits him, when his lowest point happens, that's when he finds out that's when he finds out a single fraction of his true mission, his life mission. So in this fantasy world, I still introduce real life elements of loss and realization and finding love in darkness. I add all of that in this fantasy story. This story is super fantasy. I add all of that, but I make it so the world of Sun Eat the World is an adventure. It's an adventure that you would want to sit down and watch. You would want to sit down, read, I guess. Soon watch, But you would want to sit down and read Sun Eat the World for the values that it provides, the character interactions, and just the overall aesthetic of the world. Because I have so much that I want to do for this story. It's just my ideas for the story is greater than any story I've created so far in my life. It's greater than all of it. Like, the meaning behind it all is also, like, just personally to me, is one of the greatest stories that I've thought of, like, in my noggin. Sun Eat the World is my my soul's work. This is a story that I want to do over anything else I want to do. And this is keeping on the down low for right now. This is probably a video. Well, this is definitely a video I don't plan on showing, like, family members or whatever. Y'all just gonna have to, scroll. Y'all just gonna have to, like, eventually find this one. Because it's probably gonna be until I get to the point where, I've started crafting Sun Eat the World and stuff like that. Like years, 10 years from now. That's what I'll probably show you this video. Yeah, it depends. But yeah, I'm telling y'all now, everybody in the right now, everybody in the future, everybody who didn't get to witness this story of mine, I want to create this story. I desperately want to create Sun Eat the World. Sun Eat the World is my story. This is something that I hold dear. And it's crazy because it's not the first story I've ever thought of. It's just, a combination of things I've experienced in my life. I've had plenty of stories before this, but none, and even after, have came to the level of this story. Not saying my other stories is bad. I have so much love for the other stories. It's just this story means so much. I myself need uplifting from Lyric Merritt Creed's tale. And this is a tale that I want to tell. And I may just start working on this right now. So yeah, that's my talk.